This is the Ben Herman Show.
Hey, what's up everybody? Ben Sean Herman here. We are here at MEX and PBX 2025, and we're headed into the Pioneer booth to talk with my friend Jay, like we do every single year. How's it going, Jay? Good
man.
to see you again, as
Good
always.
to see you too. Yeah,
Absolutely.
welcome back, Max.
So, tell me about what's new with Pioneer this year, 2025.
2025, some of the new things right here. We'll start with the DDJ Flex 2.
Okay.
So this is replacing the 200, which we kind of look at as a beginner, gateway, even intermediate, but a full-fledged DJ can take an iPad, phone, laptop, do their sets, practice. We've got a sound card.
Oh, it's actually via USB still. Okay, gotcha.
Well, it's USB to control, but we actually have sound coming out now.
Oh,
With the 200, we didn't have a sound card.
Yep.
So we had to go Bluetooth. With this case, very lightweight, very small profile. So you get the advantage of, hey, I want something to practice with, or my son or daughter, brother, sister, whoever is considering getting into DJing. Under $200, now they've got something with their iPad or their phone that they already possess, and at least give them that taste and see how far they want to go with it.
And how much does this go for?
$159.
Oh wow, so entry level $159.
I mean, if you wanted to put it in your backpack as a backup piece, you're going out, you've got a laptop or an iPad, very responsive, running record box. So we're really happy with it. It'll also run Serato Lite.
Oh, cool.
So again, we're giving people the options of what do you need to help you get started in your career? Do you want to practice? Do you want, like, I'm bored, I'm going to sit out in the hallway?
Yeah, right.
It's bus powered, so you don't need any external power.
It's almost like a nice travel setup as well for you.
100%.
Right?
Play
In the
play
hotel
and go
room,
anywhere,
on the plane.
wherever you want.
Yeah.
You're not taking up any space. And again, I mean, this will fit in any bag.
Wow.
And that's all you need.
Yeah.
Maybe a pair of
channel
headphones.
too.
Yeah.
See, you got the tempo, everything.
If you don't need speakers, you can unplug that.
Yeah.
And again, we wanted to make something that was very accessible and easy for the new DJs, but also an experienced DJ can walk in and go, oh, that's my filter. Oh, my high, mid, low. Oh, volume, crossfader. Oh, I know where everything is.
Yeah.
So right out of the gate, you're already on it.
And I know it's not Pioneer, this is AlphaTheta.
This is an AlphaTheta piece,
Gotcha.
yes. And as you know, I think we talked about this last year a little bit.
We did.
You know, AlphaTheta is a company that has owned Pioneer DJ for a number of years.
Yeah.
If you bought CDJ 3000s 5 years ago, the box said AlphaTheta on the side. So we've decided, let's make some gear, try some new things. And by the way, let's use our name. The speaker behind you, AlphaTheta on the Wave 8.
Oh yeah. Right.
So again, you're gonna see that name. But if you go to those speakers, you see emblazoned Pioneer DJ.
Gotcha.
So it's not a matter of changing anything. It's just a different stamp. It's the same engineers, same planners, same staff. We're all still here for the DJ to make sure their experience is top notch.
Gotcha.
So we're not doing anything that we wouldn't be proud to do
Absolutely,
under any name at all.
And really, AlphaTheta is really the mother company, right?
AlphaTheta is the corporate company that owns it.
Yeah.
So it's still us as the corporate company.
Absolutely.
Our CEO is one of the designers for the original 500 jog wheel. So you're going back 30 years.
Yeah.
So we have the lineage, the legacy, and the history of the quality that you've counted on from the beginning till today, and it's still in place.
Okay.
So I know name changes can be something confusing to people, but as you've seen me with the same name, that's the AlphaTheta, that's the Pioneer DJ.
You got both now. Did you get a new
sure,
shirt or what?
New shirt.
That's so funny.
Just wanted to represent both sides.
Nice.
Got two names. Want to make sure I'm showing both of them.
Yep.
But you know, it's the same quality, and as you see the pieces come out, and the last piece I'm going to show you, it'll really hit home where the name kind of comes in.
Okay, cool.
So outside of the DDJ Flex 2, we have this beautiful piece.
Wow.
I love this piece. This is the DDJ Groove
Oh my gosh,
6.
look at this. Wow.
This is what we call the groove circuit. This allows me to change drums in record box. I can also do a slicer effect.
Wow.
I can take stems built in, take the stems in and out, add drums. So I can have 2 tracks, same exact drums that I can call up.
Yeah.
Different drums, same
It almost
drums.
looks like, it has that like 808 like drum machine feel.
We wanted to give
Yeah.
DJs the option and the availability to be a little more creative, especially now that stems are such a thing.
Absolutely.
So how do we change that? Well, what if we had instrumentation while we're taking
that.
some out?
Yep.
Full-size jog wheels. All the buttons are up on the top, not the bottom. Still 4-channel. Again, this is with record box. Now, if you're a Serato user, we're not leaving you out. we have the exact same top, but a different sticker.
Yep.
So the drums go from drum patterns to stem patterns.
Stems, yep.
So now you're affecting stems on the top. Really cool. This is also $829.
Really?
Sub
Wow.
sub 1,000.
Yeah. I would have
Lightweight.
expected this to be over 1,000 for sure. Just looking
You know
at
what?
it.
We wanted again.
Yep.
There's a sweet spot in the market we find with DJs
Yeah.
who are maybe doing weddings on the weekend, maybe doing big clubs, but what are they going to do on a Tuesday, Wednesday? There might be a local spot they can go spin, but they want to be creative there.
Yeah.
Put this in a bag over your shoulder, walk in, plug in, you're done.
Gotcha.
And now if you want to start adding to a track, if you want to take out a stem instantly, you can do so and add the drums in. And it really opens up another level of creativity for DJs who might be just traditionally pushing buttons.
Yeah, for sure.
We wanted to give them the opportunity to go out a little bit. And a lot of our fan base has been around a long time, so they know where drum machines kind of came from.
Yep.
And they're not going to add pieces onto it, so we did it for them.
Wow.
We made it very simple and accessible, and again, at a price point that makes it a worthy component to anything else in the
Yeah.
space, because you can be a little more creative.
Yeah.
You can run right out of the gate with stems, hot cues, whatever you want to do. Your full-size platter when searching or scratching, and you're able to do it, let's
And
say,
4
in a
channels
weekend.
on top of that. Like,
Exactly.
for that price is
And that's
amazing.
the thing.
Yeah.
And we wanted to, when people first saw it and, didn't see it in person, didn't quite get what it was.
yeah.
Then once we got it to shows, people started to realize, oh wow, this is like I can do this,
Yeah.
which I've never done before. And it's
Yeah.
like, absolutely. So again, we're so focused on moving forward and letting our artists, customers, fans be as creative as they want to be.
Yeah. Where
since-
does the cue points go now?
Cue points
The
are
hot
right up
cues.
here. So you
Oh,
have
so up
8.
here. Okay, so you still have.
So this
you
is
got the
based on a
drum or
CDJ
stems and
right.
cue points. Yeah.
This 8 pank is based on CDJ 3000.
Gotcha.
So if you're coming out of a club,
You'll know exactly.
you know exactly where to go.
You know exactly where to
if
go.
you're on
Yeah.
a Rev series, you're used to buttons being on top.
Yeah. Same with the loop. Yep.
100%. Everything is right where it kind of should be. You're not going to get lost in this section. This might be new to you, but it won't
Yeah.
take very long to toggle through and see what you need to go to.
Wow.
So again, we want people to feel the availability of creativity
Yep.
at their fingertips whenever they want to be that way, or they can just do a nice mix, be chill, whatever they want. But
Yeah.
we really found we were getting more and more calls for, what do we need to do next? How do we
Yeah.
up our game?
Yeah.
Like, well, let's try this out. And we wanted to make it accessible and give it a price point where maybe the DJs that are in that realm already, who aren't looking to spend thousands and thousands of dollars, can. The other thing is it's
affordable.
lightweight. And the lightweight aspect, take an older DJ.
But it still has a nice size to it as well.
It does, but
Where it
it's
doesn't feel like a
form-fitting.
toy either,
No.
right? So it's like, yeah.
But it's lightweight
Yeah.
to get, let's say, an older DJ who
Yep.
might be like, yeah, I was around back then,
Yeah.
and that stuff was heavy.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
yeah.
well, we're trying to make it not heavy for you.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of accommodations. The process of coming up with new gear involves all those steps of, okay, we can make this, it weighs 75 pounds. No good.
Yeah.
But we can make this and it weighs half an ounce. Okay, that might be too light.
Yep.
So you want to get everything right where it needs to be. And we listen to our customers.
Yeah,
and we have those questions. Can you make something lightweight? We're not getting younger. We want something lightweight. Okay, well, lightweight, 4 decks, groove circuit, full-size platter.
Love it.
Pretty much everything you would need to go crush it anywhere you want to spend.
Wow. What about mic inputs and audio outputs?
It's got 1 mic input.
Cool.
It's balanced TRS outputs.
Oh, cool.
Go to a club, if they only accept XLR, TRS into XLR DAP, done.
Wow.
So sound-wise, we've done a lot of blind sound taste.
Yeah.
2 units, 1 XLR, 1 TRS. It's not discernible.
Yeah.
Maybe on an EDC stage,
Yeah.
but I doubt it. But as far as this level
For
and
mobile
what
gigs
you're,
and stuff,
what
right?
you're plugging into, you're not going to see or hear any grave difference. So it's not something that people need to worry about. We were talking to some DJs like, well, the sound, and I'm like, what was your first mixer? And they said, and I was like, do you remember what the outputs were at the time? RCA. How did it sound?
Yeah.
Great.
I remember banana plugs on speakers. So
I remember those,
Yeah.
going in and out of
Right.
like Precedent 9V,
right.
900
exactly.
amps.
Exactly. Exactly.
My back still hurts thinking
So
about that
we've
one.
come a long way in
We have.
technology and
again,
advancement.
you,
Yep.
you use what makes the most sense for things. And every decision that's made has a cost consequence.
Absolutely.
And you wanted to keep this in the realm of, this is really affordable. This
Good
is going to
price.
still sound fantastic through any of our Express 2 speakers or our Wave 8s or monitors. You're not going to lose anything by stepping into this.
Yeah.
Guarantee it. So
Love it.
yeah, it's a great piece. Really,
Cool.
really happy with that.
So we got like entry level, mid level.
Yep.
It looks like right here is pro level.
Right here we are top pro. And the thing I said earlier about the name where you'd see it, this is, for all intensive purposes, this is the XDJ-AZ. But its real name is the XDJ-AZ.
AZ. Okay.
So this is an AlphaTheta product, but if you look at it, this is completely
very
based
intuitive
on the XDJ-XZ that came out 5 years
with
ago.
the screen. Yep.
10.1 inch touchscreen, 2 CDJ 3000 setups.
And even the SZ look on the mixer, like
You want to make adjustments on the mixer. These are all the possible adjustments that can be made. The menu goes on forever, giving you any tweaks you want. This is sound carded in. This is a
like
DJM
you don't need a laptop
A9
for this, right?
mixer. Nope.
It's everything.
You can use
USB,
4 decks off one or both USB drives.
Wow.
2 USB drives, both will record, both will put out 4 tracks each, not 8 at a time, but 4 to any of the decks. For the standalone CDJ band, perfect.
Yeah.
At really half the price of what 2 CDJs and an A9 would cost.
Yeah, absolutely.
For mobile DJs that want to go with software, Serato,
Okay, you
DJ
still
Pro,
plug it in?
Record Box DJ, either one, good to go.
Yeah.
Been mapped out, as I understand it, for virtual. You use anything. We view this as really primarily a standalone because we've given everything you could need
Everything. Yep.
on the setup. And again, it'll run 4 decks. That was a big concern a couple of years ago. I'm not good enough to mix on 4 decks, but some people are apparently. And
at least
they
you have
run
the
4 decks,
availability,
and
right?
I'm like, here you go.
Yep,
If
yep.
that's where you're going. And I know where they
You
came
toggle
from.
up here, right? Yep.
Yep. It really came more from, I want 2 decks to mix, but I want that 4th deck emergency track.
Oh, yeah.
And I want the 3rd deck loop that I play when I talk.
Gotcha.
So I totally understand where the 4 deck want is.
Yeah.
But now we've taken the laptop out of the mix. So if you want to take a 2 terabyte drive, put it through Record Box, set up your playlist, your cues, your hot, everything.
Yeah, everything's
then
good
have
to
it
go.
plugged in here. You're good to go. We've tested USB sticks, 2 terabyte, speed, flawless. And again, the processing power on this is very fast.
Yeah.
Everything's found, loaded, locked. You're good to go.
And touchscreen, right? So
10.1
everything's very
inch
intuitive.
touchscreen.
That's awesome. Yep.
So everything you could want to do if you were doing standalone, right here. Over here, still 2 mics, both 3-band EQ. You can adjust the feedback eliminator within the software on the screen, so you're not losing anything. And again, if I just cut this off and put it between 2 3000s, it's an A9.
Yep.
Absolutely everything from the A9 is on this.
Yep.
And these touch the platter, complete 3000.
Oh yeah.
We've
totally.
even gone so far as to loosen the loose and tight feel of the thing.
resistance.
So that's loose, which is much looser than even a 3000.
Yep.
Then when you go to the extreme of going tight,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
so we wanted to improve anything and everything we could. We've added beat jump buttons on top. I, believe it or not, at weddings use those a lot where I want to go to the next track, but I'm waiting a second. I can beat jump back as much or as little as I want.
Yep.
For looping, I use the loop constantly. 4 8-beat for bars now. Just hit a button. You're going to go to 4 or 8. You don't have to just guess it. You don't have to extend it. But literally everything I've got on my XDJ-AZ, this has, and then it went up.
Wow.
And then the final piece here in the front, it's hard to see from behind, but right here you see that light.
SonicLink. Yep.
This is for
SonicLink,
SonicLink. We have our new headphones. The new headphones are the HDJ F10TX.
So
They
wireless.
are wireless headphones.
Oh my gosh.
We have a transmitter built in right there.
Yep.
You buy the headphones without a transmitter. You push that button, they link up.
Oh my gosh.
So a lot of DJs we find in smaller venues might have a table here, or you've probably seen this, you're DJing, wedding, whatever, and there's staff walking behind you. You turn and somebody hits the table,
Yep.
no more.
Oh
So cable's gone. If you want to, you can use the cable, but you don't have to.
Yep.
If you don't have an XDJ-AZ, that's okay. You can get the XDJ-F10TX headphones with a transmitter and plug it into the headphone jack of any piece in the gear.
Wow, cool.
Now you go completely wireless.
Yeah.
You want to take off, not DJ, but you want great quality, they've got Bluetooth.
So you actually use it on your phone just for regular?
You can do whatever you want with them.
Wow, that's amazing.
They've got noise canceling. I had them on a plane the other day, hit the noise canceling, droned everything out. It's great.
So it's like for work and also for personal time as well.
Right.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were wondering, why would you want to go with that? And it's like, do you have earbuds? Well, yeah. Do you have separate ones for something else? Well, yeah. Do you have headphones to DJ? Yeah. Wouldn't it be great if I could combine all of them?
All of them, right?
And just make it accessible where when you're done, at the gig, but you need to call somebody on breakdown, just keep them on.
So great.
Chit chat, break things down.
Yeah.
And you're good to go.
And I'm assuming because it's your technology, it's very
proprietary
stable
SonicLink. Yeah.
Gigs,
we're using
right?
a 2.49 gigahertz realm.
Okay.
So it's the same technology we're using on the Wave 8s that are around the booth.
Yeah.
Came out with it last year. We launched the Omnis Duo at NAMM 2024
Remember that?
with the Wave 8s. They've been phenomenally successful. And a lot of it is, again, we listen to the customers. I do a ton of events where someone goes, can I have sound over there?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let me just take an XLR cable and gaff tape it down and let me get a power source. Is there power on that wall? And I can tell you there isn't. Let me then put a piece of tape down, put a power cable. Now I've got two cables running over there, plug the speaker in, and it's taking me an extra 10, 15 minutes.
Absolutely.
And I'm still worried because now I got these ugly tape here, but if somebody trips, versus walk out with those two speakers.
Yeah.
They're working over there now. I've got things on my Instagram as well as Pioneer DJ's Instagram. You can see we're using the speakers up to 75, 80 feet away from the transmitter.
Yeah.
We did a party in August. We had about 450 people on an outside balcony. We had 6 speakers running roughly 50 feet away from each other around the party.
Yeah. It's solid, huh?
8 millisecond delay. The 8
Okay.
millisecond is speaker to speaker though.
Yeah.
It's not source to speakers.
Okay.
So if you have 8 speakers, you're not at 64 seconds.
Yeah.
You're at 8. Because it's 8 to speaker.
Yep, yep.
So it's
Not too bad.
it's not even discernible. You're not going to notice it. You're not going to pick it up.
Gotcha.
So again, it saves time. It's the day you got battery powered up lights and you weren't plugging anything in and running DMX cable, and you suddenly realize I just did everything I needed to do in 2 minutes. It took 2 hours.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And that's sort of where we have speakers. The other great thing I found is it opens up availability to things that didn't exist, i.e., hey, I noticed you have this over here and that over there. Would you like sound coverage there? I have another package where I bring additional sound coverage.
So you can generate more revenue, right? So
well,
more profit,
as well as knowing that you can do it in about 20 seconds, hook up 4 speakers, hit a button, each one starts speaking to the other one, and boom, you're done.
Amazing.
The 2 that were over there just went out the door speaking to each other. It took my assistant over here, Larry, no time at all. So,
but this doesn't work with that, does it?
No,
this is only for the Bluetooth
just for the
headphones, right?
Yeah.
Not
and
for
again,
sound,
it's built into the AZ. It's an added touch for the AZ.
Gotcha.
The headphones come in 2 price points: one without a transmitter, one with a transmitter.
Gotcha.
And oftentimes I'll tell people you may want to really consider getting one with, in case you do gear somewhere where you don't have the AZ, because I can make any controller, any mixer by any company wireless by just pushing a button on a transmitter and plugging it in.
Gotcha.
So really opens things up. We found mobility is a big thing, and we want to make sure that we're doing our best to kind of keep DJs there.
Absolutely. How about the weight on this one? So we know this one's pretty light. It looks like there's no things held back on this one.
This is probably, and I could look it up while we talk, but I'm pretty sure it's right around 26 pounds.
Really?
Yeah.
That's it?
Well,
I mean, okay, yeah.
Like you can feel 26 pounds when it's spread out like this.
Yep.
And it's a great piece. And again, I've used the XZ since 2020. I love the XZ. And when this was coming my way, I'm like, this is perfect.
Yeah.
I can see everything. One of the things I get a lot is, why would you use this with software when it's all in one? Well, I like software, so I'm good with my laptop, but I'm in Southern California, so in the heat of the summer or here in Vegas, guess what?
Right? Just go over here.
I push a button. I've had laptops shut down because of the heat. I haven't had this shut down.
Yeah.
And I've had this out in like 98 degrees, which you hear, oh, that's not that hot. Indirect sunlight.
Yeah.
105 in the shade, laptop goes down.
Yeah.
Switch over to this with my ceremony
It's
cocktail
a nice
dinner.
backup too, if you think about it.
It's a great
right?
backup.
Great backup.
I mean,
Absolutely.
we want to be prepared.
Absolutely.
Like you don't want to get caught with, oh, I didn't know it was going to be hot. Oh, I didn't know my laptop might shut down.
Absolutely. What's the price point for this?
$31.99.
$31.99.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
So again, a great piece.
Yeah.
Covers every base based on a DJM A9 and 2 CDJ 3000s. Kind of just melted them together. Plus giving you everything that was great about the XZ and now updating it with the AZ. So really happy and proud about this piece.
Wow, awesome, love it. And Jay, how can people find out more about all these 3 pieces of equipment? And where can they buy it as well?
You can buy it at any local dealers that
Okay.
we support and support us. You can always look on our main page at pioneerdj.com, give you a list of our different stores and where they can go shopping. For social media aspects, it's all the same at Pioneer DJ USA, whether it's YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, X.
Awesome.
Whatever they want to get information on us, we're happy to always provide it there. And again, going to our main site, you can funnel your way back in. Even if you're just on Instagram, hit the link tree, boom, you're on our page.
Perfect, perfect. Awesome, thank you so much, Jay. I really appreciate
bro.
all the information about
Absolutely.
this. Make sure to check out pioneerdjusa.com.